Luke, a 4-1 win to start the season. Where do you begin with that afternoon?
An enjoyable day. Obviously, lots of goals. Feel like we've took the momentum from last season straight into this season. Obviously, there was a lot of talk about this not winning a game, first game of the season, like 20 years or something. The gaffer mentioned it to us, and glad to have that off our back now as well.
Because sometimes that can add a bit of weight to it, or can add a bit of pressure. Did that kind of use it as motivation, really?
Yeah, obviously a bit of motivation, but I feel like we were all confident enough to know what we had in the dressing room, and we've got a lot of quality, and like I said, the quality that we've got, we're going to score a lot of goals this season.
We'll come on to your goals in a moment, but prior to your first, it didn't quite click for Doncaster. Can you put your finger on why? I
think obviously Accrington just came with a game plan to probably slow things down, and you've seen how long they took with every goal kick, every throw-in. It felt like they were just trying to come here and either get a point or maybe just nick it, and obviously it just kind of killed our momentum a little bit. But then obviously you've seen in the second half, once we had the ball on the floor playing, that what we can do, and we can destroy teams.
Talk to us about your first then. Nice finish?
Yeah, nice right swinger. It was good play by Bales and Stes on the right, and he's done well to find me, and it was just glad to get a bit of contact on it.
Well, you say swinger, it looked like you'd actually placed it in the corner with your weaker foot.
Nah, it was a decent finish, I'll have to admit, but it was obviously good play from Stes, and the link-up that we've got is from last season. It's good to take it into this season.
The equaliser came about in just as quick a fashion after the break. Grant said it gave you the kick up the backside that you probably needed.
Yeah, I feel like obviously we didn't start the second half very well. They scored straight away, and I feel like it came as a bit of a shock to us. I don't think we expected it, and we just needed to calm down a bit after that equaliser. And then I'm just glad to get that goal, and I feel like that just, like you said, give it a bit of a kick up the arse, and from there I think it just propelled from there, and we just looked like we were going to score with every attack. That
second of yours then, go on, where's that come from? Because that is a good 30 yards and then some.
Yeah, well, I've scored a few like that in my career, but to be fair, most of the ones I've scored in my career have been more whips than strikes like that, but I just felt it as soon as I hit it that I was going into the back of the net, and I'm glad it did, and like I said, it just gave us that momentum to finish the game off.
When the ball leaves your boot, what are you thinking? I've caught that sweet.
Yeah, from the angle that I had, it was just straight, and I could just see it just go straight into the top corner. And we've had a talk obviously before the game with Kyle, saying the keeper pulls off his line quite a bit, and we just had to have a bit of joke that he was saying that it doesn't matter where the keeper's standing there, he's not going to save it. So yeah,
I'm not sure many keepers would. Where's this come from then? You're just kind of, seems like an increased confidence in you that you think, you know what, I'm 30 yards out, no one's closing me down, I want to have a dig.
Just the freedom that the gaffer gives me. I feel like he wants me to do that as much as possible. He wants me to get on the ball. I've shots. I feel like he's so good with the wide players, and he just knows what positions for us to be in, and he knows how we're going to score goals. And like you see with the first goal, he just wants me to be in the box, and when the ball falls to me, I'll get a chance. And he's just so good with that side of things. So
it's not as though Accrington hadn't had the warning, because I think you'd already tried an audacious chip which just went narrowly wide, and then you hit the bar as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty devastated I didn't get a hat-trick, to be honest. I feel like I could have easily had that today, and but obviously we've scored two other great goals as well. Gibbo's put one right in the top corner, and obviously Sharpie, like he is, he's a good poacher, and he's great at them type of finishes.
I was going to say, I mean, if you score one of those worldies, that will probably be up there as a contender for goal of the season, but you don't win the game, it doesn't quite feel as sweet, does it?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like the fact that we finished the game winning 4-1, and obviously we've scored them type of goals, makes it a lot sweeter, and it just gives us that momentum now going on to Tuesday. Obviously we've got a big cup game against Salford, and for us we see that as another must win, because we want to essentially get another Prem team like we did last year, and we want to get one of the big boys here and give them a good test.
Plenty of the players that came off the bench had an impact, and a positive one at that, but to have Billy Sharp what's that like? It gets the fans going. What does it like? What does it do to the players?
Yeah, it just shows the quality that we've got on the bench, and even there's a lot of lads that weren't in the squad that could easily have been in the squad, and we've got a lot of quality this year. We've got goals all over the team. Obviously, Sharpie, Sabs and F all came on, and they changed the game. They brought a lot of energy, and we created a lot of chances when they came on. And yeah, obviously on about Sharpie, he's a big character, and the fans obviously absolutely adore him, and he's a great guy. He helps us a lot on the pitch and off the pitch, so when he can contribute to goals like that, it's huge for us. Does
he give you that kind of confidence that as and when the time comes, if you put the ball in the right areas in and around that penalty spot, he'll be there on the end of it?
Yeah, definitely. He's the same with Joe Ironside as well. They're both good players, and you both know when the ball's going into the box. If you can put the ball into the right area, they're going to finish it off. They're both great finishers, and I feel like I said before, we've got a lot of goals in this team, and we're going to be here trying to outscore every team. The gaffer wants us to score as many goals as possible. He wants us to be the top goal scorers in the league, and I feel like we've shown that today, that we've got them all over the pitch.
Grant says you deserve your goals and the accolades after putting in all the work in pre-season. What's been different this pre-season to before, and what's changed? I
think it was just a lot more confidence from last season. We had that great run last year, and obviously we were good about the playoffs, but it felt like the season ended a lot shorter than it should have for us, and we've just taken that into pre-season, and obviously the gaffer's brought in some great players. He's bring some quality in, and that trip to Portugal as well was huge. I feel like that helped us massively with our fitness and also like our team bonding. I feel like we've all come close. Obviously, spending a few days together, can't get away from each other. But yeah, I feel like we've got a good set of lads in there, and you can see today like the fitness levels are huge, and especially that trip to Portugal has been massive for us.
Is there anything you've done though to improve your game and raise yourself to a kind of different level?
Yeah, it's just been. I feel like I'm a lot fitter than I was last year, especially the start of last year, and I didn't really do much over the off season, and I only went on one holiday for a weekend, and apart from that I was doing a lot of gym, a lot of running, and I was just wanting to get back fit and to get back obviously scoring like today, and it's just been all guns blazing really, and just focus on Doncaster. That's been the main thing for me over the summer.
I'm not going to pin you to a figure, but Grant said he's got a target in mind for your goal scoring this season. Have you got one? Is it the same as Grant's?
For me, I want to aim for 30 goals plus assists. That's what I want to aim for. I feel like I got 21 last year, so I want to aim to at least get 30 goals and assists. So whether that's 15 goals, 15 assists, or if I get 20 goals, 10 assists, as long as I get to that 30 mark, I'll be happy.